Guys and girls, back to Moman's show. In the previous video you'll have seen that I am attending some conferences, some trade shows in Spain and Bucharest in September. Because of that, I've had to adopt a slightly different style to my photography, which meant I needed to invest in some new equipment. So I'm going to be using my Nikon D810. I have two lenses, preferably I'd like two bodies, but I'm saving up for the D850 because that's an awesome piece of kit. So at the moment we've got the 50mm Art Class Sigma attached to the body. Now, because I'm going to be shooting in low light, what happens is your autofocus really struggles. Your lens will, what you call, hunt. It goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and you just won't get sharp images. I'm normally used to doing what you might describe as studio photography. I prefer to call it location photography because I tend to use hotels, boutique hotels, because they give a really good atmosphere, as opposed to a studio which is, I don't know, a room like this, and it's got backdrops and maybe a few props in it, lots of lighting, but all my stuff is portable. So if I want to go to a boutique hotel or to the beach or to a bar and use those locations and use my lighting setup, then I can take my stuff wherever I need to go. But this is a different type of photography. This is event photography where I'm going to be on the move all the time. I can't use my strobe lights, my big flashes. So, good old Amazon, I've just delivered my parcel. I've never done an unboxing before, so I thought, hey, why not? Let's do it. In here is the Nikon SB700. That will go onto the top of here. Now, the beauty about the SB700 is it has a laser in it. That laser goes out onto your subject, and then your autofocus will pick that up and it will create a very sharp image, and it will fire off a flash. So you're getting the right amount of brightness that you need in very low light conditions, which is what I'm going to be facing when I go to the trade shows. So without further ado, let's have a look at what's inside. Unboxing videos I always found really weird, but you know, I got the opportunity to have a go at it, so why not? Let's do it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's say thank you to Amazon for delivering this bad boy. Let's get rid of this. And let's say thank you to Nikon for producing an excellent piece of kit. Apparently this was developed in 2011, but is still top class. So let's have a look. These knives are excellent, by the way. Dalstong Shogun series. They are so sharp and they look amazing. They feel great in your hand. When I do my cooking part of my little shows, you'll see all the equipment that I like to use. Okay, so inside we've got the SB700 manual, which I'll be studying. We have something that's written in a different language. Whatever language that is, it looks like Italian. Could be Spanish. But I'm I'm thinking it's Italian. I speak Spanish, not a lot, but enough to know. So that's no good to me. Boom. Right, we have a Nikon World Service Warranty card. I'll be filling that out. Okay, inside the box is now empty. It's actually a lot smaller than my old flash. My old flash I really hated using. It was so unreliable. So it's got a nice little carry case. I love cases, got a bit of an addiction to cases. And yeah, that's not a bad size at all. My old one, which was a YN560 or something, I don't know, some Chinese maybe, I don't know. It was so unreliable. I think that's probably the reason why I hate on-camera flashes. So, here we have it. The SB700. Look how small that is. That is a beauty. And the amount of power that that admits, I don't know the exact amount of wattage, but it is apparently quite powerful. So what you've got, you pull this out, and that flips down. That's a diffuser. So when you've got it in like that, the light is really strong and it tends to really blow out, and it blows out your skin. It makes it look too white, over flashed. But if you use a diffuser like that, then that kind of makes it more subtle, and it brings softer skin tones. You've got a little white card here. That's a reflector. So the reflector, what you do is, hang on a minute. It's not playing ball. That's supposed to move up. Oh, there you go. So there's a button on the side. So that's a very handy feature. So we've got 360 degree. Okay. Again, using a button to rotate. Now the reason it does this is, you see we've got white walls here, or a white ceiling, is if I've got a subject and I want to take a photograph, I don't necessarily have to point my flash at the subject. If I took a really good photo actually like this. If I aimed my flash up like that, and we've got the white ceiling, then the flash will bounce off the white ceiling and create a really soft light, and it creates an amazing photo. So the same applies. If you was to do it on a white wall to the right, it would bounce off, come back and create a really soft light. It's a very effective technique. And again, as I was saying, you do that, you've got your little white card here, and again, so when the flash fires, the white card reflects off and again creates a softer light. So we also have in here several diffusers. Excellent, lucky me. So get this on the right way. There you go. So again, that's a really effective diffuser. You don't want to use raw light, you want to diffuse that light. It will make the skin complex much softer. It removes any blemishes, any wrinkles, and it just doesn't blow out the skin. It doesn't make it look like you've been flashed. You know what I mean? You've seen photos where it just, I mean, the eyes go red and it's just oversaturated with light. So we use diffusers. On the larger softboxes, you have 2 diffusers. You have an internal one and an external one, because that raw light, as good and as powerful as it is, it needs to be filtered through. And when it's filtered through, it creates a much softer effect, and that's the effect that we're after, which creates a really awesome look. It makes all the difference, all the difference. They've also given me, I say given, I did buy, a green diffuser. Right, I am as confused as you are as why I've got a green one. Whether that's for doing the colour photography where you get kind of one colour one side, one colour the other side, which is really effective. I'll give it a try, see what happens. And I've got an orange one. Now I believe the orange one is for incandescent lighting situations. So where you're in a dark room and they're using kind of strip lighting, if you use this one, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe that creates a much better effect. So I'll have to give those a trial. So if we've got any volunteers who want to come out to Maidstone in Kent and give it a go, you're more than welcome. We can have a play around. And then there's a stand. So if you want to use your flash off camera, then you attach a trigger here, a slave there, and then you take the photo, and I could literally flash myself. But we're not going to be doing that, are we? No. What we're going to be doing is attaching it. There you go. It's got a really good locking feature here at the back. So, like that. Normally it's a screw-on feature, but that, just a click, and it's now on, nice and secure. So, this is, oh my goodness. What's happened there? So this is what it's going to look like when I'm out and about doing the shows. Now, how is it powered? I believe it takes AAA batteries. So the battery compartment is here. Yeah, it takes 4 AAA batteries. This is really well made, you know. I mean, all the functions on it are really, you can just tell the quality. That's a fantastic piece of kit. So, let's say, addicted to pouches. What have I got in here? Charging. So, cable. Camera, battery charger. AAA batteries. Chargeable, of course. Got to look after the environment, and a charger. So, let's have a look. We've got here 1, 2. We'll go for the Duracell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so it takes 4 batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Then we've got to turn it on. How do we do that? Okay. No. Ah, that's a nice little switch. So at the back here, there's a nice little switch. This is so well made. Okay, and we're powered on. Okay. So let's mount this. Click it in. Bingo! Right, so we're set to 24mm. Okay, so wide flash. So because we're using a 50mm. Right, okay, so that was pretty easy to figure out. So here, you press the zoom button. There. You spin this dial until this number reaches the focal length of your camera lens. Mine's 50mm. There we go, so we're set on 50mm now. Right, now we've got a red light. There we go, did that flash? Excellent. Let's not blind our viewers. Where's this gone? Okay. So you test your flash by this one here. Okay. And you see how this, my old flash was a nightmare, honestly. Powering up, and then it'd take a flash and then it'd switch off. But this one, look how fast this takes. I'm going to have no problems at the shows with this, none at all. There you go, menu. Right, so we're getting into menus and TTLs and all sorts of stuff, so I'm going to have to read the manual. So I'll tell you what we'll do. That's the unboxing. What I can tell you, this is a solid piece of kit. It is well built, buttons in the right areas, it is fast, it is well built. Do you know what? I am so happy I've spent the money on this. My last one, which is a YN560 or something like that, I think I paid around £70 for it, and I think that is what made me fall out of love with on-camera flashes. But with this, I think I'm going to have a new love affair, to be honest with you. Yeah. So we turn the camera on. We take a photo of the pineapple. Right, it's not synced. Apparently I need to go into automatic. Ooh, what happened there? I'm on timer, that's why. I was doing timing shots the other day. So Let's get a good shot of this pineapple. Woohoo! Not bad! So, that's a shot of a pineapple, and I have just figured out how to do that in the length of this video. Works on manual perfectly, which I'm pleased to say. I was advised to use automatic, and traditionally weddings you should be shooting on automatic because the situation's changing so fast. Me, because I'm a creative photographer, manual is the only way I shoot. But we'll see. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As I say, first unboxing I've ever done, probably be the last. But there we have it. The Nikon SB700, brilliant piece of kit. Order it off Amazon, £229. You won't go wrong. Love it. Peace out, guys. Take care.